Alright, this is covering the issue of mental illness. Mental illness is generally, really spiritual afflictions and trials, and different people reflecting off of the society with their individual will and perception in ways that differentiate from the social hive mind. The social hive mind might be actually swindled of cognition and discernment, and people who are autistic, people who have Asperger's, they might incline towards a more individualistic manner when confronting society because of how neurotic the society is. It's not necessarily you're not necessarily in the right just because you're congruent to overstimulation, commercialization, what the latest sitcom is showing, celebrity culture, mass media, ego maniacal, hysterical music, sport hysteria, advertisements, trends, social, whatever is going on in tranny culture, all this stuff is, I could see why, autism and Asperger's might actually be like, we're just retreating from how neurotic the culture is, the social, what's going on in the social hive mind. Anyways, so then I'm gonna add to that, how about this, what they call is, like I said, these are spiritual afflictions, misorders, predicaments, trials, that get labeled as mental disorders, but they haven't actually verified that chemical imbalance is the cause or is a definite thing. There's no way of testing a literal chemical imbalance in the brain, or they haven't physically actually gone to that level to materialistically assign a diagnosis, on the basis of neuroscience or whatever, neurology. Alright, so now back on to schizophrenics. So schizophrenics, they hear voices in the head. They hear, whispers, how is that not a spiritual misorder? You know what I mean? And the whispers mention things about, many of the time it's negative, much of the time it has to do with, it has to do with ideals of doubt or aggression or violent thoughts or stuff like that, or things that are, obviously in the realm of demonic, activity, so that's the unclean spirits. You need to get those out by rebuking them, by giving thanks for life, and by having a spirituality, and that's what I would assume. That's what I know to be true. I know it to be true. Anyways, oh yeah, on top of that, they're already afflicted, and then they put these people in predicaments where, in situations and predicaments where they're dragged into foreign environments, strange environments, kept on lock and key in around a bunch of strange you know, a bunch of other strange people afflicted. You know, you don't put sick people among sick people to heal them. You know what I'm saying? And then they force feed them dangerous, mind disabling, disorienting, and chemicals. You know, so it's like super. These people are being persecuted by voices in their head, which are demons or unclean spirits, as far, and also on top of that, they're being lied to by people who take the Hippocratic oath, Hippocrates. Dang it, you know. These people are force feeding them poisons on a daily basis. Schizophrenics deserve some acknowledgement. Their situation is very grim. It's grim, you know. They're being lied to on so many levels by spirit voices in their head and by medical staff who are supposed to be healing, supposed to be in the art of healing, and so yeah, and the drugs are terrible. Oh, atrocious, disgusting, disabling, disorienting, you know, mind pollutants, you know, mind contaminants, you know, utter, you know, deceptive drugs, malnourishing, malevolent, scandalous, vile, tragic, damned drugs, you know, in that system, you know, in that world of deception, medical deception, you know. So be on your toes, all you people out there. Be on your toes when it comes to diagnosis and going and getting assigned a complete different worldview on yourself, you know, a complete different worldview on yourself through you know, people with medical authority or whatever to deceive you